New video tonight shows a baby being rescued after an Amber Alert and multi-state manhunt for his father, who's accused of murder near the Tri-Cities. Tonight, that one-year-old boy is safe, and his dad, Elias Huizar, is dead. This started after two women were shot and killed in West Richland yesterday afternoon. The search for their killer lasted nearly 24 hours. He was spotted in Portland early this morning. The pursuit ended in a crash along I-5 near Eugene. King 5's Maddie White breaks down the details.
Let's go through the timeline. In 2013, Huizar is hired by Yakima Police Department, where he worked as a school resource officer during his time on the force. Court documents show that sometime toward the end of his 9 years on the force, he impregnated a teenager who attended the middle school where he worked as an SRO. Now, take note, he resigned in February of 2022 following, quote, discipline. Details on what happened were not released. That same year, around that same time, in February, the Richland School District hired him as a substitute teacher.
Both background checks came back clear, allowing him to proceed with the employment process at RSD.
He was in classrooms until June of last year. Fast forward to February of this year, the teen he impregnated and her friend alleged that Huizar got them both drunk and raped the 16-year-old friend as she slept. He was charged in 2 cases of child rape for both girls.
The total bail on those 2 matters was $250,000.
Now, because of these rape charges, less than 2 weeks later, the court issues a no-contact order, which bans him from having any contact with any minors under the age of 16, including his baby. A week later, his ex-wife, 31-year-old Amber Rodriguez, who was also killed on Monday, files a domestic violence protection order for her and her 2 kids. 2 months later, it's now Monday, April 22nd, and Huizar is scheduled to appear in court, but instead police say Huizar tracks down his ex-wife at this elementary school where she worked and shoots her dead. But then Huizar gets away, and then police later discover a second victim, the 17-year-old who had Huizar's child. The 1-year-old was kidnapped, and an Amber Alert was issued, and a multi-state manhunt begins. Alert troopers along I-5 in Oregon spotted Huizar's car and began a chase, which included an exchange of gunfire. The suspect eventually crashed and shot himself as troopers moved in.
There's the baby. Oh, there's the baby. Oh, they have the baby.
The 1-year-old baby was found safe and is waiting to be reunited with family. Earlier this evening, we heard from Oregon State Police. Take a listen.
Roman is safe in the care of Oregon officials. He is doing well and being cared for. We're very, very thankful for that outcome.
In the King 5 studio, I'm Maddie White.